Oh, good evening. It's Life on the Run with Pastor Kevin. I'm here to tell you it's the end of my run today. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful day. Just me in the peanut fields and my old dirt roads and Jesus. People say, why run? That's easy. I like it. Everybody don't. Some people call me young man. I have others say, why are you running? You're an old man. Still others say, I'd only run if somebody's chasing me. Well, reality for me, someone is. My goal is not to win the Boston Marathon, although that's a very good goal. My goal is to stay in motion. I've seen too many of my friends, relatives, decide to stop. And usually after they stop, things get real rough. And then they'll panic and want to restart. And restarting is always harder than staying moving. Even if you're barely moving. I've shown you before, but I've got a New Balance 410 version 8. They're not expensive to a lot of people. They're a little on my high side. If you get anywhere near $100, it's high on my end. And we were at 65, I think, and you probably get them cheaper than that, but my one was 65 where I live. And I bought them because I wanted as good a shoe as I could get without breaking the bank. But the shoe does not give me willpower. I want to, the desire to. And people say, well, why would you do something that's tiring, sweaty? Because the after effects are much better than when I don't run. Let me explain. Running causes me to breathe deeply, gets my blood flowing, causes my pores to open. I sweat out toxins. While I'm running, I don't listen to music. Other people do. My music is nature. I listen to a deer blowing at me as I run by. I listen to cows mooing as they run to the fence, thinking I'm gonna offer them feed. Listen to dogs bark in the distance. I try not to get too close to houses with dogs. And I listen to the birds sing. And I realize that they have one thing in life to do, and that's to be a bird, a dog, a deer. They just go about being what they are as God created them. I want to encourage you to start your life on the run. You may be slow as molasses on a cold day. Let's start your run. You may be old as the hills. Start your run. You say, well, I'll be sore the next day. Let me ask you this. If you're over the age of 50, you going to look at me and tell me you're not sore already? Right? So let's create a life where we use our feet as much as we use those things. Oh yeah, I like riding my buggy. I'm gonna check the oil in it, check the fuel in it, and I'm fitting to get my bride out, and we're gonna ride a dirt road here late this evening. I love in the peace and quiet, drinking my coffee. But running is more about a lifestyle choice than an activity. When I'm running, and the times of my life when I did not run and did not run regular, I could tell it in my demeanor. Because when I'm running down that dirt road in the peace and quiet, and I'm listening to nothing but nature, it is amazing to me, waving at my neighbors, how good I feel when I get back, take my shower, and I sit down. And like I've told you in the past, I'm 59 going on 60, with a bullet in my spine. They told me I was partially paralyzed in my left leg. So for me, every step I take, every stride I make is another victory over what I was told I would do. You don't have to be a marathoner, and you don't have to be an endurance athlete, but you can begin today. Remember what I say. stay where you are or start where you are. But let's get busy being active. And I want you to know something, God loves you. He loves you more than you could ever imagine. And if you would turn to him, the distance between you and him is a matter of you turning towards him. I've never seen God run but one time, and in one way. That's when he runs to catch one of his children and call out to him. You say, I don't believe in God. He believes in you. Life on the Run by Pastor Kevin. Stay where you're at, start where you're at. Godspeed.